Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the BLU Pure XL. Now, word on the street is this is a flagship killer for a fraction of the price. Now, before we get into the phone, let's go through the main specs that you need to know. Most importantly, the price. Now, this phone is being sold exclusively on Amazon for $350. Now, with the display, you're getting a 6-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, which is made by Samsung. It has a resolution of 2560 by 1440. Now that's $490 for the PPI Patrol. You're also getting Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Now, as far as storage, this model comes with 64 gigs of storage, but you also get a micro SD card slot for expandable memory. You also get 3 gigs of RAM. Now, with the processor, it has the Mediatek Helio X10, which is a 64-bit Octa-Core chipset, which is equivalent to a Snapdragon 810. Now, listen to this. When it comes to the camera, on the back, you got a 24 megapixel camera with a dual-tone LED flash that shoots 4K video. Now, you know it's not all about megapixels. We got to put it to the test, but 24 megapixels, that sounds nice right out the gate. Front-facing camera, you got 8 megapixels with a wide-angle lens, perfect for the selfies. Now, with the battery, you're getting a non-removable 3,500 milliamp battery that does support quick charge. Now, this phone has a fingerprint scanner, NFC. You got dual SIM slots for all y'all trappers out there. This is a perfect trap phone. It's running Android 5.1 Lollipop, and it comes in 2 colors, gold or white. Now, with all of that said, keep in the back of your mind $350. All right, you heard all those specs for yourself, $350. So let's take a look at the actual phone itself. Now, aluminum all around the sides. On the bottom, here's your micro USB charging port. Back cover is removable. Let's see how hard this is to take off. Okay, removable back cover, which is plastic, but not too slippery, but you have a plastic. Here's your dual SIM slots. That's your fingerprint scanner. There's your dual tone LED flash, 24 megapixel camera, and your micro SD card expansion slot. Now, if you notice, the speaker is on the back. All right. On one side, you got your volume up and down. You got your power button and a dedicated camera button. All right, so let's power this on and see if we got any juice. Snap this back into place. Okay, on the top, here's your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Nothing on the other side. Okay, so that's basically it. Fingerprint scanner on deck, though. Okay, so let's see how this powers up. Here's your front-facing camera on the front, 8 megapixel. You got 3 touch capacitive buttons. Okay, it's kind of loud. 3 touch capacitive buttons. So you got your recently used apps, home, and back. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick now, let me pause the video. Let me set up a fingerprint. We'll test the fingerprint scanner. I'll throw some apps in here real quick. I connect it to the Wi-Fi, and we'll see. All right, now, as far as the processor, though, 64-bit Octa-Core chipset should be nice and smooth. All right, but right out the gate, it's looking good, fellas. For $350, this is a big, giant phone right here. That's the only thing. It's a little bit on the big side. Now, before I put my stuff in, let's do a quick size comparison to some of these other big phones that I happen to have on deck. Let's see. All right, let's put it next to Galaxy Note 5. Now, look at the bezels on it. That kind of makes it look extra long. Let me just zoom out a little bit. All right, nice touch capacitive buttons. Zoom out a little more. All right, so height-wise, it's a lot taller than your Galaxy Note. Okay, a lot taller and a little bit wider. All right, but it's 6-inch display. Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, same thing, a lot taller, a little bit wider. Now let's get some bigger phones too. Here we go. LG V10. Okay, now with the V10, almost the same height. But you can see it's a little bit taller than your V10. A little bit wider. And now for the biggest phone that I got, Nexus 6. All right, it's even taller than your Nexus 6. So those bezels on the top and the bottom is going to make this phone extra big. Let's see, as far as width, about the same width as a Nexus 6, but a little bit taller. Okay, just a little bit taller. So fellas, if you're looking for that backup phone and you just want a big giant phone, this might be it right here. For 350 bucks, you heard the specs for yourself. Okay, did I get a little freeze right here? Let's see. All right, well, let's see. 350 bucks though. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna set up a fingerprint. We'll test the fingerprint scanner real quick, and we'll run some apps and see how it looks. But 350 bucks. Let's keep that in the back of your mind. All right, talk amongst yourselves. All right, so I just connected the phone, put all my information in, been playing with it for a few minutes, and I gotta tell you, I'm definitely feeling this. All right out the gate, I'm feeling this already. Now, only issue I had so far is the fingerprint scanner is not working correctly. So what I did was I went online, took it to the forums real quick, and found out, yeah, there's a little software glitch, and they have an update coming out for that to fix it. But right now, the fingerprint scanner is only working when you got the phone set on easy unlock mode. And we'll go into that more in detail when I do the full review. Now, as you can see, I set the phone up with my standard lock screen, standard apps, and it's running super smooth, super duper smooth, no lag at all so far. Now, if you look, I do got a bunch of apps open right now, and it's still running nice and smooth. One thing I will have to get used to is the back button is on the right instead of the left, but you know, it's just gonna take me a minute to get used to that. But so far, it's running good. So let's open up a few apps. So if you're taking an Instagram real quick, one of my favorite Instagram videos, let's just play this. We gotta play this one time, fellas. One more time, fellas.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
My God.
Stop fucking lying.
All right, so we exit out of that. Open up Facebook. Opens up fine. Let's see how the YouTube videos look. All right, so let me play a video, and we'll see how it looks. Now, the display on this is great, and this speaker is kind of loud. All right, so this is just some injustice right here. But this is a big, giant 6-inch display. If you're getting this phone for media, you're gonna like this. Now, you hear the sound coming out the back. Just make sure it's on maximum volume. This speaker is nice and loud, though. Yeah, so far so good though. One thing I will say is now when I was typing on the keyboard on this, let me just pull up a message real quick. Let's just add something real quick. Let's try to type a message. I don't want to put nobody's number out there. Matter of fact, let me find something I could type on. Let's just go to Google real quick. Matter of fact, let me open up a Gmail. Let's compose a quick message. I just want to show you what the keyboard looks like. Now, this is what the keyboard, this is the stock keyboard. But one thing I will say is typing on it is super easy. Now, this is one of the better keyboards that I use so far, and it has a lot of touch responsiveness to it. A lot of heavy vibration on this, and it works good. So far, I'm not seeing no lag on this just yet. You can change the effects. Let's look at some of the effects real quick. You got fade in, you got classic, you got jump, cube. All right, so far now, this is my first time using Blue's UI, and so far I like it. It's pretty smooth. I don't see too much bloat in here just yet, but when I do the full review, we'll see. But right out the gate for $350, this is a win right here. Serious win. Now, just that issue with the fingerprint scanner. Hopefully they'll fix that with a quick update. But if that's something you don't care about in your trap phone or your backup phone, or if you're just looking at this, looking at this as your main phone, if you don't really care about the fingerprint scanner too much, right out the box, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a win. Now look how beautiful this display is. I got it on max brightness. Let me show you some colors real quick, because I like to get rid of the colors immediately. But let's go to display real quick. Let's check out some of the wallpapers that's stock, so you can see the picture on this. Look at the picture quality on this. So beautiful. Now, you know how I feel about AMOLED displays. Everything looks good. The whites aren't too washed out on this. And keep in mind, this is 350 bucks. All right, looks great. Now, if you like me and you like the black backgrounds, then you're definitely going to be feeling this one. All right, let me turn the brightness down a little bit, and we'll see how it looks on your. This is how it's going to look on your day-to-day action. But big giant screen right here. This is going to be my new trap phone for sure. All right, so I will do a full review on this. Give me about a week, maybe a week and a half. Let me play with all the features. The speaker sounds pretty loud, though. I will say that again. I got to test the camera out, and we'll play with all the features, and we'll see what it is. But $350 out of the gate, this is a win right here. All right, this is a win. Now, I don't know about flagship killing. I don't know if it's killing anything just yet. We'll see. We'll see. It's definitely up there, though. It's definitely up there. If somebody just handed me this phone and didn't tell me the price, I would have thought it was $500 or maybe more. I would have thought this was maybe a company I never heard of, but this is their top of the line flagship phone. I would have thought that for sure. $350 with this metal build to it, I would have never thought that. And the way it's running nice and smooth, definitely feeling this. I haven't had a lag just yet. Let's see how many apps I got open. Plenty of apps open. No lag just yet. Can swipe these out of here. Now, one more time, I know. Is this a flagship phone?
Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
All right, for Team Savage, I had to do that one more time. All right, so give me about a week. I'll do a full review on this, but keep that price in the back of your mind, $350. This might be the new trap right here. Shout out to everybody that follow me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the Amazon Warrior on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. This is the Instagram if y'all want to come through. Straight Savage Life only. Oh yeah, one more thing, almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Flossy, I'm out. Deuces.